What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff! Kinda! It's more EmGo disassembles and reassembles stuff, but hey, close enough. But anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to install this kit right here. This is the SND Primo Vitalis upgrade kit, and this takes your Combiner Wars Voyager Prime and makes him look so much more awesome. It turns him into a full-blown IDW Optimus Prime, the comic book Prime, and the second I saw pictures of this, I was like, yes, please, I will take one, take my money. That's one of those instances where you're throwing your money at the screen, like, take my money and just give it to me now, please. Anyway, but it's finally out, and you can see here the finished product. Once the kit is installed, this will unlock your figure's true potential. Core components stay attached in all three modes, improves articulation, includes upgraded weapons, and combined mode battle mask. Yay! I can read, I really can. And I assume it just says the same thing up here. And SND01, Primo Vitalis upgrade kit, SND, Primo Vitalis upgrade kit. On the back you just have some schematic pictures of the kit all put together. So let's just get on with it and do this. This is definitely going to be a project. I mean, this is not a case of get out of here. This is not a case of just take this stuff out of the box, snap it on, and you're done. You're going to be doing a lot of disassembling here. This is going to be a project. Definitely going to be a project, but we will persevere, and persevere some more. And all kinds of persevereness. Hey, look, you got a card. You got a card. Hooray for cards. Yippee, cards. It says things. We're not worried about that. We're going to do a full review of this in a separate video, so we'll take a look at cards and all that stuff later. This video is purely for the installation. Here's everything in the blister, in the plastic tray. So we will just take all this out. Oh, and everything will explode. So we have new crotch piece, new leg pieces, more leg pieces. Let me come down a little bit here. And we're just taking things out. We're just taking things out. And ooh, that's nice. That's pretty. That is pretty. I like that. It's so pretty. Here's a little block here to help you knock out the pins. There's a pin you have to knock out. Wind vane parts, new head, the combined mode head. There's your new head for the base robot mode. Hooray! But again, we'll take a closer look at all that stuff when we do the review proper. And weapons. Boop. There you go. So that is it. So now we'll we don't need the weapons right now. We can put the weapons off to the side, because that's not necessary right now. We just need all these bits and pieces and odds and ends. That's what we need. And oh, look, they even give you a screwdriver. That's just considerate. So considerate. And another pin here. Why do they give you another pin? I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. Maybe you need it. Maybe you don't. And they give you some extra screws. Maybe it's in case you strip the screws on Prime himself. I don't know, but hey, I appreciate it. I will take them out of the bag. I will put them off to the side in case I need them. These screws are little. They're little and they're tiny. So there we go. All right. So I think we are ready to go. Let me get myself situated here. Get the camera ready. We have an instruction booklet. And yes, we are going to start doing things. Hooray! Hooray for doing things. You stay open. You stay open because it's normal. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. So, let's see here. What are we doing? So let's grab Prime here. And what's the first thing we're doing? First thing we're doing is unscrewing his legs. So what are we undoing? We're undoing this screw, this screw, this screw, oh, not that you can see, this screw, and that screw. So we're just undoing those three screws. And hopefully this will go off easily. Come on, there we go. Okay. That's working. That's working nicely. You always have to be careful with these screws. I always like to just kind of hold the screwdriver steady with my fingers here like that. Because that just gives you a little extra stability there. There we go. Well, these screws are coming out easy. That's good. Because the last thing you want is for the screws to be all, you know, stiff on you. That raises the risk of stripping them, and if you strip the screws, that's a no good. That's a no good. There you go, another screw. And that screw looks like it's already stripped in there. Jeez. Jeez, Hasbro. Jeez. I guess what do they care? They're thinking to themselves, it's not like anybody's going to take these apart again. You can strip these screws if you want. Actually, it's still, I mean, I'm still able to turn it at least. There you go. So there we have 3 screws undone. Let me reassemble a little bit more so you have a better angle here. Alrighty, so now what are we doing? Once we do that, we are now removing this outer piece right here. Okay. And once we do that, what are we doing? We are taking, what? What is this? What is this? Oh, this part with the foot here. Okay. So we're taking this piece right here with the foot, I'm assuming, right? Are we, wait? Oh, and, okay, I'm taking out the, okay, that confused me there. Okay, so we're removing the stock foot here. So we're taking that off. And we are now plugging the new foot on. And there we go. Okay, cool, cool. And once we do that, that's it. And then we just put the leg back together. Okay. Cool beans. So now we will just plug all this back on. And we will screw all this back together. And you do the same thing on the other side, and now he has new feet. Oh, look at that. Look at them new feet. New feeties. New feety feetums. Alright, so now let's move on to the next step, which is to now disassemble his thighs. So now we're going to be undoing these 2 screws right here. So, I like that these screws are coming out very easily. They're turning very easy. Not having to apply excessive force, because that always aggravates me. So, I like that this is actually going smoothly. Pretty smoothly. If things don't go smoothly, it's because I'm just easily confused because I'm a stupid. So, you know. That's all. I just ain't bright. So if anything goes wrong, it's probably my fault. Anyway. So once we have done that, we now remove this section right here. And whoop, there's a spring there. We need to be careful with that. So remove that panel right there. Be careful with the spring and everything. Make sure you remember where all that goes. Okay. And now that we've done that, what are we doing? So now we are removing this part of the leg and now replacing it with a new leg piece. Now the question is which, well, I'm assuming this panel will go on the outside, so that goes like that, right? It better. Oh, it's so better. That'll just work. There we go. Okay, that flips down. Okay. So, does that mean we're... That means we have to disassemble this, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Don't we? We do. We do. Yes. So we have to disassemble this as well. Right? Right? Doesn't say anything about it, but no. Yes, we do. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. I'm just making sure. Yes. So we do have to disassemble this as well. So, okay. Okay. Like I said, if things don't go smoothly, it's because I'm a stupid and I'm easily confused. The instructions are a little bit confusing though, because they didn't say anything about taking that piece apart. So part of it's their fault, part of it's my fault, because I'm stupid. So anyway, so now we are going to plug this onto here. Oops, spring fell out. That's alright. Like that. And then, okay, before we do that, then we're going to put the leg piece. Ah! Piece is just falling everywhere. I hope I'm doing this right. Ah! Jeez. Everything's falling apart now. Let's put that back on. Again, remember how everything went. There you go. Spring or sprung. Actually, leave the spring out for now. Just because. Okay, so now I can put this back together, right? Right? I think so. Alright, there we go. And again, everything's coming apart and coming back together very smoothly, so, you know, no complaints there. I can live with that. I can work with that. So now, we just have to get this back the way it was. What do I do with that thigh panel? There we go. And then we just have to just line this up. Get your arm out of the way, man! There we go. Line this back up. Put this back on. Like that. Put the back of his thigh back on. Hold that steady. Hold that all steady while we screw it back together. And boop. Alrighty. Beer. And last screw. Don't ask me why I'm doing that. Don't ask me. Don't question it. Just don't question it. Just accept that this is the way my brain works. And that it doesn't. So there you go. Alrighty. So you guys leg back together. That ratchet's not working anymore. I did something wrong. Anyway, I'll fix that up. Okay, I fixed the ratchet here on this side. I just had the plate flipped. I had the plate put in upside down, but it's fixed now. It works again. Hooray! And I did the other leg, and now he has longer legs. And what happens with this panel here is you just bring this up, and you have tab slot. That just goes over the thigh like that, and now he has much longer legs. So we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. So what is the next course of action here? We have now done those legs, and now we need to do what exactly? Okay. So now we need to. Okay. So this is the part where we have to knock a pin. Where'd that hair come from? We need to knock a pin out, right? Yeah. This is where we knock the pin out. Right? Is this where we knock the pin out? Yeah. So what are we doing? We're knocking this pin out. We're knocking 2 pins out of this? I think so. I think we're knocking 2 pins out. I've never, well, I have. I've knocked like a pin out of a toy once in my life. So I'm not all that confident in doing it, but hey, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. So, okay. So what are we doing? So apparently this little block right here is to help you knock the pin out. And I guess you're just supposed to kind of rest him here. There's a lot of junk in the way though. Come on. Get your arm out of the way. And you're supposed to just rest on this. There you go. Oh, okay. He just rests on his side there. Okay. That's how that's supposed to work. And then we just, what do I use to knock the pin out? I use a screwdriver again? No, I won't use a screwdriver. I use the screwdriver. This is a screwdriver, don't mind busting up a little bit because that's what it's for. So what do we do here? We just kind of, oh, there you go. Okay, whoops. There we go. Aha! There we go. And then, oops, I'm gonna need a pair of pliers. I got a pair of pliers. All right, so now I can just, there we go. Pull that out. Put that off to the side. and then he's just going to fall apart. So there we go. Help me! Help me! This man's crazy! Anyway, you just sit right there. You sit right there. You just lounge back there, Prime. There you go, buddy. Okay, so what else are we doing? Okay, we're knocking out another pin. So now we're knocking out this pin right here. Which way is the... Okay, I guess I'm going this way. So, okay. So again, I'm just going to take my little screwdriver here. And that might not work. I'm going to have to use this one. I don't want to, but... So I got a little hammer. There we go. Oops, that popped right up. Hey. Cool. Cool. Ah, I'm dropping everything. Okay. Little pin. Okay. So now that we have done that, now this will come off. Okay. Put that off to the side. We don't need that block for now. And what are we doing now? What are we doing? What are we doing? Now we're taking apart more stuff. Oh, let's do remove this piece as well. Does this come out? That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. So the instructions are telling me to do. Right? Yeah. Looks like it. Is that supposed to come off? I'm trying to pry it out. Okay, give me a minute. Alright, I got it. I just had to pry it out with my little screwdriver here. So we want to pry this panel off. And we'll just leave that there. And now we are just removing that. Put that off to the side. And now we're doing some more disassembly. So now... we are, where's my screwdriver? Here it is. So now we are undoing these two screws right here. So we will do that. Do that right there. Yes, we are. I'm making you stick around for the unscrewing process. I'm not gonna deny you the joy of watching me unscrew screws. What kind of person would I be? What kind of human being would I be if I had denied you the joy of watching me undo screws? What kind of person would I be? What kind of person would I be? I'd be a horrible person. I'd be a horrible, horrible human being. And I am not. I am not a horrible human being. Oops. It's already coming apart, but still not loose enough to release. Release! Release! Delete! 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 I'm sorry. If you don't watch wrestling, you have no idea what I was just saying. Like, why are you saying delete? Brother Nero knows. Brother Nero knows why I'm saying delete. Are you Brother Nero? Are you Brother Nero? Okay, so we took apart his crotch. Alright, so now that we have taken apart his crotch. Alright. Okay, so now we have successfully taken apart his crotch. We want to remove these little pieces in here. Which, okay, those just pop right out. Okay. Make sure we don't lose these tiny little springs. Put it there, put it there. Shh, stay, you stay. Okay, so now we are using a new crotch piece. Now we bring in the new crotch piece. And now these little pieces will now go in there, and oh lord, these pieces are, you can see, a tiny spring, tiny piece. Oh please, oh please. Oh, I think I put it wrong. This side's flatter. There we go. This is not right. This is some detailed work here. Some detailed work here we're doing. What if I put the spring in first? No, this is not. Human fingers are not meant to work in spaces this small. There we go. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There we go. There we go. Hey! Gotta do some tricky maneuvering there, but I got it. Alright, you stay there. Okay, this is a project. This is definitely a project. Oops, I just knocked out the other one. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, I hate myself now. I hate myself now. Remember when I said this seems to be going smoothly? Yeah, it stopped. The smoothness stopped. The smoothness stopped right there. The smoothness stops here. That's where it stops. These pieces are so tiny. It's hard to manipulate them and get them to do what you want. And get them to go where you want. Like as small as my hands are still not small enough to do this successfully. Wait, there we go. Ha ha! I got it! Ha ha! Time well spent. Alright. Like I always say, if I'm gonna suffer, you're gonna suffer with me. I mean, I am gonna do a lot of editing to this video anyway, because I don't want this video to be too long. Even though it probably still will be too long, but no. What you're gonna do. What you're gonna do when they come for you. Alright, so now we just screw this back together. Am I not supposed to use these screws? Am I supposed to use the new screws for this? I think I am. Yeah, I don't think you use the stock screws for this. I think now we're using the screws that they provided, because these just don't want to turn in there now. Because these screws have a point. In life, there is no fast forward button, so take some solace in the fact that, hey, you can fast forward through this if you want to. But if you're doing this yourself, there ain't no fast forward button. You gotta sit here and do it. Alright, so we finally got his crotch put back together, and now we will start reinstalling everything else. So we will just put this back on, and put that back on. Right there. And put this back on. Wait, which way is it supposed to go? Like this. Okay. Make sure I put this back on the right way. There you go. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I did this wrong. I did this wrong. My fault. This piece has to go on this piece now. See, the instructions were not clear. Okay, let me fix this. All right, so I got it apart again here. What you're using is this new piece now. So this piece is going to go right here. And now you're going to put this piece on top of that. So that's how this is going to work now. So that clips on. And then we put this piece in here. And then we knock the pin back in. So that is how that works. Okay? Okay. So now we'll just knock that in. Luckily, these pins are actually pretty easy to get knocked in and out, thankfully. So there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. You can do it, man. You can do it. It's not the sturdiest surface in the world to do this on. Oh, come on. Putting it aligned properly. Come on, man. Come on, man. Work with me here, man. Work with me. Ah. It's probably something just misaligned here. I'm going to do this off camera. I'll be right back. Alright, I got the pin back in. That was a little bit of an ordeal there. I don't know, something just wasn't lined up properly, but there we go. Back in. So there you have, that's right there. So we've done that. And after we do that, now what are we doing? So now we are bringing in, now we're bringing the torso back in. Right. Okay. So now we're bringing Prime's torso back in. And it looks like we're just, this can come down here. And then this will go up in here like that. And then we just knock that pin back in. So now we have that done. Get your arm out of the way. Get your arm out of the way. And get this arm out of the way. Just get Prime. Work with me. Work with me here, buddy. Work with me. Jeez. Okay. So now we just lean him here. There we go. So now we're knocking the pin back in here. So here it goes. Hopefully this will go without incidents. Oh, there we go. Boom. Oh, that was nice. That went in nice and smooth. Nice and smooth like. Let's use this one. Nice and smooth like. Just the way I like it. Woo! Cool. Alright. That went in. Oh. Keep my other side a little bit. Can I push it back in? With my hands? With my strong hands? No. Why? Because I don't have strong hands. That's why. Because I just don't. I just don't. There we go. Make it even on both sides. There we go. Alright. So now he has a new belly. New belly going on here. Okay. So we are getting things in order here. We're getting there. We're getting there. Somehow we're getting there. Okay. So now, next thing we're doing is we're going to the combine mode head. So now we're just going to pull this up. Flip this back around here. So we're flipping up the combine mode head, and we're just going to remove this. So we're just going to undo this screw right there. And I assume you just discard this forever, and it goes in the trash. I'm sure, per a lot of people's opinion, where it belongs now. I never had a problem with this figure, honestly. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Combiner Wars Prime, but I never had a problem with this figure. I thought it was a decent figure. Not the best Optimus Prime of all time, not the end-all be-all of Optimus Primes, but I still thought it was a decent figure, so. I can just pop that. That's stiff. Come on, there we go. Alrighty, so now that we've done that, we are now applying the new ball joints, which looks like it just pops on. No? Does it? The bottom? No. Really not? No? There's no unscrewing because the ball socket's right there. So, yeah, you're just popping this on. This is just very, very tight. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, okay. I'm going to do this off camera. Be right back. All right, I got his head on. That is super, super tight. My God, that was an ordeal. There you go. It's really tight, but I'm sure as you move his head around, that'll just kind of wear itself down and loosen up. But yeah, that is super tight getting on. Wow, there was no way I was going to do that with a camera under my chin. I needed to get in close to really get the torque that I needed. But there we go. All right, so now we got the new head on. And what are we doing now? I don't know. What am I looking at? What is this? What is these? What is these? I have like pieces here. What is these? I think these are these pieces. I'm guessing. So it looks like, okay. The instructions honestly aren't the best, but we're making do with what we've got. But hey, we will persevere. We will follow through. We will do things. See, I don't know what side is supposed to go on what side here. Okay, well in truck mode you're going to be like this. Correct? Correct. So that means that this is going on this side, that's going on that side. Okay, there we go. I answered my question. There you go. Just some basic common sense. That's all I needed. That's all I need to help me out. Actually, I'll do this side first, since that's what the instructions are doing. Alright, so this is just going to, okay, so you have all this raised up like that, and this just hooks over this piece right there, and then you bring that down like that. Okay, and then we have to turn the page, because the rest of it's on the other side. And then we just swing this out to the side, and that comes down like that. Aha! 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 Okay. Cool. Alright. So there we go. Okay. That's easy enough. So that just hooks in right there. That hooks in right there. This hooks in under that gray piece. You can see right there. Boop. There we go. Then you just swing this up to the side, and booyah. Ah, okay. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. The coolest of beans, dare I say. And I've seen some cool beans in my life. Oh, yes. Yes, I have. Anyway. So now that we've done that, now what are we doing? We're almost there. We're at the home stretch. So now, chest piece. So here we have chest piece. And chest piece does what? What does chest piece what does? Okay. So it seems like we're doing this like that. And then how's this go? Oh, it goes this way. Oh, okay. See? Again, instructions aren't super clear. And I'm kind of dumb, so many factors. So this is just going to go over the smokestacks. Like, alright. Let's see if this is easy to do. It's snug. It's snug. But it's doable. There we go. Okay. Is that all the way down? No, it's not. No, because this piece is in the way. There we go. Okay. You want this back while you're doing this step. Okay. So that's down all the way. Seems like. As far down as I can get it anyway. There we go. I'm going to bring the head up. And then his chestial pieces. Just tab in right there. And tab in right there. Aha. And tab in right there. Yaha. Ah. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. Oh my god. That looks cool. That is so cool. Sorry. I'm geeking out now because it's just so cool. Alright. Okay, so now what's all we're doing? Now we are taking all of these pieces, the back piece right here, and all this is, there's a lot going on here. Whoa, there's hinges and ball joints and all kinds of stuff going on here. What's going on? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay, so this is also going, okay, so we leave this closed from the looks of it. And then this also goes over the smokestacks. So we're just layering on top of the smokestacks. Okay. And push that on. Again, that's as far as it'll go. There we go. Okay. And then what are the instructions telling us to do? Okay, so the instructions are telling us that these pieces right here will clip into these slots right there. That's what it looks like. Okay. Okay. That's kind of, that's odd, but okay. Sure. And then you just fold all this up like that. I'm doing something. This is not being very clear with me. There are a lot of hinges going on here, and I don't know where any of them go. Okay. So all that goes in there like that, and that sits down like that. And from the looks of it, you actually bring these up like that. Okay, that's what the instructions are telling me to do. That's what I'm doing. This doesn't tab in anywhere. From the looks of it, it just sits there. Or does it? No, it looks like it should actually. No, there are tabs right there. Ah! Okay. See, again, the instructions aren't clear. You're collapsing this all the way up into here, like that. And this came undone in the process. Okay. Yeah, the instructions aren't super clear on what to do with this. And these little tabs here, a little bit of a pain in the butt. Come on, there we go. So now this will continue to come undone. Are they supposed to go all the way through? I'm pushing them. They're small pieces. It's time well spent, isn't it? Again, you know, I'm not going to cut a lot of this out because, you know, that's the point of this, so you can see what you're getting yourself into. There we go. And then this has two tabs here that should tab in all the way up here to lock that in place. And it still doesn't. Why don't you? Unless that goes there. Okay. No. I'm just pushing against stuff and just seeing what moves at this point. I don't know if I'm doing anything right anymore. Oh, that came off the ball joint. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. It seems like, you see, there are tabs, there are slots. It seems like that's supposed to line up and tab in right there, but this is not, this piece doesn't move anymore. So unless I am just totally doing something wrong, I don't know. We'll just leave it like that for now. I don't know. When we do the review proper, I'll point it out. I'm not going to fight with it too much anymore. Alrighty, so what are we doing with these leg pieces? Because we've just had these sitting here doing nothing. So we're going back down to his legs. Back down to the leggy bits. This is all a separate piece that you plug on in combine mode, so we're not even using this head right now. But now, what's all we're doing? Now we are taking pieces here, and we are what? We are removing, what are we removing? We're removing these panels right here, which are just a little friction hinge. Popping those off, and we are now replacing them with these pieces right here. And how do these go on? I don't know. But I'm sure there's a way as I go on. Oh, okay, there we go. That just snaps in right in there. Aha! Beautiful. 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 Okay. So let me just do the same thing on the other side. Boop. And this piece just snaps right on. And boop, right there. Okay. Yes. Yes. There we go. For the most part, this is making me very happy. I will say that, for the most part. Oh, that backpack, though. I gotta figure out how that backpack works. So now, what are we doing with these pieces? These pieces go on. Oops, as I bumped the camera. Sorry about that. Now, these pieces, how do this go? That goes boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this just plugs in right there, like that, and that just, did I do that correctly? No, I don't think I did this correctly. Oh, they go the other way. Oh, again, I'm a dum-dum, I'm a dum-dum, I'm a stupid. I am so a stupid. Okay, so this goes on this, okay, so they go plugged into this side like that. And then they just sit like that, I believe. Yeah, that's how they go. Okay, my bad. Again, I'm a stupid. The pictures are clear. I just did not really understand what I was doing there. So there you go. Let's plug in right there. Those just sit right there. And I believe that is the last of it. There you go. Yay! I still don't know what to do with that backpack. But that is it for the installation. Everything else is just showing transformation and all that. We'll show all that in the review proper. Again, this is just for the installation. So there you go. There you have the installation of the Primo Vitalis upgrade kit. Let's take a look at the finished product. That looks wonderful. My God, that looks so good. That looks so awesome. Oh, I love it. I love that so much. I really do. Oh, that's beautiful. That looks awesome. Look at that. He's got new feet, longer legs, whole new chest and ab section there, shoulder pieces. That backpack, I still need to figure out how this works. But, oh wow. I love this. This is cool. This is cool. It's definitely a project, as you saw. This is, this is not a case of just take out the pieces, snap them on, and boom, you're done. This is a project. You have to invest time into this, but in my opinion, very well worth it for the finished product. That looks really, really cool. Ah. That's IDW Prime right there. That is just so freaking awesome. Yeah, so cool. So yeah, obviously, you're gonna need some tools. Luckily, they give you a little screwdriver. You're gonna need a hammer here, a pair of pliers. There's obviously a little bit of elbow grease involved. I don't know what this extra pin was for. I guess maybe in case you messed up the one that was in his in the midsection there. They give you an extra pin, some extra screws. Hey, I appreciate it. I did have to use them, so there you go. Yeah, that was a little project now, wasn't it? But well worth the effort, in my opinion. This is really, really cool. So there you go. There is the installation, and if you want to watch the full review, there will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. And yeah, I think that's it for this edition of EmGo Build Stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you would like a Primo Vitalis upgrade kit of your own, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my EmGo Build Stuff playlist for any builds you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the EmGo Build Stuff on the SND Primo Vitalis Upgrade Kit, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.